Alright, your boy's back with another song analysis video. I just love doing these, and that's why I'm doing them. I have fun, and maybe, hopefully other people will enjoy them too, but I'm really enjoying doing this. Looking back at songs that really meant a lot to me, and this song is from one of my favorite rappers of all time, someone who I truly believe does not get enough credit. The other rappers know that he is one of the best flows and one of the best lyricists in the game. AZ, that's right, AZ. And the song I'm choosing today is taken from his album called Asiatic, which was released June 11th, 2002. And it kind of followed along those lines of Nas did his big album Stillmatic, and kind of it was like a resurgence for Nas, and same thing with AZ. His last couple albums weren't getting the right reviews that he was looking for, and so this was his bounce back album, and in my opinion, did he ever bounce back? Man, I remember getting this CD at HMV in the mall in Cambridge, Ontario. I lived at the wrestling school at the time, and me and my boys, specifically Fubio, which is his wrestling name, Sippy Jones is his rap name, Jermaine Watson, and Mike Besher and his brother Robert Watson, man, we played this album hard. Track number 3, I Just Want to Be There, was Fubio's favorite song, but I always had a special place on my heart. You may know it if you heard the little beginning thing I did there. Track number 8, called Paradise, or This Is Life in brackets, and it was produced by Miller Time. Miller Time, I don't know much about them. I keep trying to search and find out stuff about them, and every time I type in producers, rap producers, Miller, everything comes up Mac Miller, or there's like a video film production company that's called Miller Time as well, so I couldn't find out a lot about them. I know that they produced Fan Mail and Paradise off this album, and they do really well with the beats, I'll tell you that much, but I don't know that much about them other than that they worked on this album. I don't even know if they worked on any of the other AZ albums. Please fill me in. I like knowing this stuff. It's important to me. I like all the details. I'm like a juicy gossip girl. I want to know everything about the rappers that I like and the songs and the albums. And I love reading through the notes and reading the magazines and reading the interviews. So this album, it did really well. It was certified gold, sold at least 500,000 copies. And song number 5 with Nas, The Essence, was actually nominated for a Grammy for Best Rap Performance or Duo by a Group. So the song actually has a sample. It samples Just As Long As We Have Love, which was a song from like the 1980s by Wilbert Longmire. Here, I'll play you a quick little thing. And so they sped up the sample, obviously, and then kicked in the drums and everything. Sounds like a good song too. I enjoyed when I was listening to it before I did the video here. So then AZ comes in, and what his chorus is, this is life, this is life, this is life, and they repeat that with the do 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 throughout the song. But it's paradise to me. Life is paradise, and that's why I love it. It's such a positive, inspiring track. It's like, be thankful for what you have, and it's just, and it has that, it's like, I don't know if you could say futuristic beat. It's not like the Neptune's futuristic beat, but it sounds like, it's like out of this world to me. Like, that's how I take it. And then AZ raps his ass off, of course, with that unmistakable delivery, quick flow. He has like a bit of a speech impediment, a bit of a lisp, kind of. So that actually makes great for rapping, because he says certain words different, and he can rap other words together that other people can't do it. This is not even that long of a song. It's just under 3 minutes. I think it might be 3 minutes. But there's like 8 versions on YouTube, and some of them are only like 2:54. So then he comes in, he goes from the cradles to the stiff coffin. He's just really painting a picture here, from the baby cradle to the stiff coffin, so from being born till dying. Legit fortune, which he made a lot of money. He leans for them corner fiends, crip walking. Wedding bells, he's out of that shell of slip talking, which means, he's not chasing after girls anymore. He's not trying to come up with the pickup lines. He's getting married. Honeymoon, deep scuba diving, kissing the dolphins. Like, you could just picture everything he's saying so well. Like, deep scuba diving, kissing the dolphins. Wow. He could have just said, I'm on the honeymoon and we're going swimming. But AZ has always been incredible and puts more into his raps than a lot of other people do. I live though. I quit flossing. Like so, he's been down that road. He's had the girls. He's flossed. He's bought the fancy jewelry, the cars, and the clothes. He lived. So now it's time to settle down, I guess, right? I forgive though the shit's costing. At the crib with the kids, often coasting, ski boating on a beach ocean, hoping them old cases closed, never reopen. So any dirt that he did in his past, he's hoping that it doesn't get brought up again. That that he's in the free now and he can just enjoy the rest of his life. And then he said, moving your minor leagues, I'm light speed motion, muscles to my white tees bulking, he's hulking. Hypnotic spits shit, you sit and ride with. Melodic, I mental escape through all the garbage. So he's moving, he's making moves. While y'all are making minor leagues moves, he's light speed motion, he's making big moves, he's making them fast. Muscles to his white tees bulking, he's holding, which means he's strong and he packs some heat to protect him as well. He's hypnotic, which he certainly is. He spits shit that you sit and ride with. Sit and vibe with, sorry. Melodic, he mental escapes through all the garbage, right? He doesn't let that nonsense, that drama, the gossip, all that stuff, he doesn't let that get him down. He knows that he's a good person. And then it goes, this is life, this is life, this is life, this is life, this is life. And before we get into the second verse, man, there's a couple documentaries on Easy. There's one about his Do or Die album, or Do or Die, and Do or Die, what am I saying? And it's really well done. I think Rakim narrates it. I believe it's on YouTube. It's really good, really good. And I also have to disagree. Steve Stout was on Drink Champs a couple years back, and he was saying how AZ was never relevant or never had like his hits didn't have longevity, something along those lines. I don't know, but I still play this whole album to this day, the whole album front to back. I love this album, and I just disagree. Everyone's allowed their different opinions, but to me, AZ is like, he's got to be in the top. Like, how can anyone mess with him? This album and the Do or Die album, both are really up there. Some of the other albums, they had songs I liked and songs they didn't. This album is my favorite. I think it's just because Do or Die I was so young when that was coming out, and I wasn't into the soul, and this is kind of like the soul music, but it's like sped up into more modern times, I guess. I don't know. I really loved Asiatic. So then he comes in with the second verse. 1 in a million, I'm strong, young, and appealing, was born son of a villain, put on in front of my building. Wow, that says a lot. Like, not only does he make like 7 or 8 rhymes there, but he's saying a lot in just like 2 sentences there. He's 1 in a million, he's strong, young, and appealing. He was born son of a villain, and he was put on in front of his building, put onto the street life, obviously, right? Peeping how the street structure, deceased brothers, he was critiqued, but he was placed here to reach others, which he has. A lot of AZ songs like this one in particular really uplifted me and kept me focusing on the positive, and I just love the way he raps on it, and I really love the production on it too. So he was critiqued, but he was placed here to reach others. So I guess to him, it doesn't matter what the people that don't like his stuff say. To him, it matters what the people that do like his stuff. And AZ, I really do. So I'm one of those guys. You can put me in there. I'm a big stan. I'll say it right now, man. Okay, and then and remember, some of these lyrics, 1 in a million, I'm strong, young, and appealing. I don't know. So I always thought, strong, young. I don't know. Some of the times the lyric sites don't match up with what I hear in my head, and plus with his little bit of his slurring speech, it's really hard. But man, so then he's incomplete. He stands feet from the deep cover, eternal sleep. I wonder if the bees love us. The frail weaken, the stronger be in jail eaten. The average male will make it home if the bail's decent. Saying a lot here as well. Okay, so eternal sleep. You know, he doesn't want to die. The frail weaken, like the people that are frail and weaken, and the strong will be in jail eaten. So he's basically saying, you know, the strong will survive, and the average male will make it home if the bail's decent. And he inhales frequent, it alleviates weight. To be a part of the game, can't be a day late. To be a part of the same, need a G a day take. 5 if you lied, slide mines on the side. So what I'm taking from it, he inhales frequent weed, it alleviates the weight on his shoulders. To be a part of the game, you can't be a day late, like you can't be slacking on your hustle. To be a part of the same, need a G a day take. I mean, you want to make $1,000 a day, 5 if you live slide mines on the side. Like he doesn't want to be. I guess he does want to be the head honcho, but he wants to. He's got money now. He can get the younger brothers to do the work for him and just lace his pockets with the money that he's been investing. And then goes, this is life, this is life, this is life, this is life, blah blah blah. And then here comes the third verse, and wow, I think this is the best verse out of the three. Please in the comments tell me what your favorite verse out of the three are. Mike's money and music, my life's for you to view it. I stand militant, my stripes came from the sewage. Interrogation nights, send nights up in the cubics. Fist fights, I'm nice like Earl Hubick. So Mike's money and music, his life's for you to view it. Obviously he's a celebrity and he's putting himself out there. That's part of the game. He stands militant, his stripes came from the sewage. Like he was really in there. He was living in the ghetto, in the hood, and coming up the hard way. Interrogation lights, spent nights up in the cubics. So, you know, he's had his few run-in with the laws. And this one I need help on. Fist fights, I'm nice like Earl Hubick. Earl Hewitt? Earl Hewitt? I don't know. I tried Googling boxers. Anybody that started with Earl, I couldn't come up with it. I really want to know who he's referencing here, saying that it's obviously someone that's strong and that was good at fighting. Obviously Earl Hewitt. Please let me know if you know, please. And then he goes, harmonizing, narration is traumatizing, here since 9-4, still kind of surprising. I touch topics, safe boxes unlocked it, complete zone, keep my tone on 1 octave. So harmonizing, narration is traumatizing, because he's telling his life and all the good and the bad, and sometimes that can be traumatizing, bringing up stuff that, you know, it's really has hit you deep. And then he's been here since 9-4 on that song Life's a Bitch with Nas. Still kind of surprising. I don't think so. It's, to me, ever since Life a Bitch, you knew that AZ was going to be a rapper for the rest of his career. But maybe it is to him, just maybe it's, you know, he never thought he could get that big. He touched topics, safe boxes and unlocked it, complete zone, keep my tone on 1 octave. So basically he's saying he's touched on a lot of topics and he keeps his tone neutral. He's not leaning one way or the other. He's just touching on a lot of things, a lot of issues that are going on in the world, but he's not picking sides. He's just kind of narrating what's going on in the world, like the hood narrator. And then he owes nothing and he won't ask to hold nothing. He's clean behind the scenes but controls buttons. Brought it back for the essence that got watered in rap, because I'm an aura, I bring more to a track. So he doesn't owe any debt and he won't ask to hold nothing. He's not asking for any handouts or anything to do it. He's clean behind the scenes but controls buttons, so he's doing just well for himself. He's a boss. He brought it back for the essence that got watered in rap. I always thought it sounded different in my head. Brought it back for the essence because I wanted it back. I always thought he said, brought it back for the essence because I wanted it back. And the lyric site says that got watered in rap. So I could see that watered down lyrics in rap. I could see that he brought it back for the essence because he wanted it back. So either way, it makes sense to me, whatever the line is. And he's an aura. He brings more to a track. He definitely does. There's not too many people that have out-rapped AZ. Maybe Cannabis on that one song off the Firm. Him and Nas have gone toe-to-toe a couple times. There's been a couple songs he's done with like Raekwon and whatnot. Not too many people that I could say have gone toe-to-toe with AZ and really shut him down. I can't say. I feel he's always held his own. So, yeah, that's the 3 verses. Like I said, a quick song and just a real great song. If you haven't heard it, please check it out. You won't be disappointed. I don't know. Like, there's this one on YouTube. It's got 3,000 views. And there's 35 thumbs down. I truly do not know how people could not like this song, but I mean, everything for everybody. There's songs that other people love that I don't like, so I get it. So, you know, take it back to my wrestling days. Like or you get a leg drop, comment or you get a clothesline, subscribe or you're gonna get a suplex if you don't subscribe. That's what I meant to say. But come on, let's hear from you guys. What do you think about this song, and what are some things that maybe I was inconsistent on? Did I get some of the lyrics wrong, some of the information wrong? Let me know. I love to know. I want to know everything and just have the record be set straight. So stay tuned for some more videos coming out.